Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CU Rec Center for the final game of the home season for the Colorado Buffaloes. Senior night. There are 9 seniors as they take the ice for the final time in their career in the black and gold. We honor Matt Server, Caleb Gold, Luke Gosnell, Paxton Bunting, Keaton Foy, Fred Farrow, Mark Borgi, Adam Trunco, and Max Pashenik.
And not only those 9 players, but the 2 up here, Alex and Jared, you 2 seniors yourselves, honored by the PA system, honored by us here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. Obviously, Jared, you're how I started here last year. Alex, you've been phenomenal. Both of you, just thank you so much.
Really appreciate that, Aiden. It's our last hurrah, and we'll send it down to Drew, a senior here who's been working the all season long for your starting lineups. And starting in net tonight, one of the 9 seniors, Matt Server, not only playing in his final collegiate game, but playing against his former team, played for this Oregon team last season, played in this building with Oregon last season and beat the Buffaloes 5-4 in a shootout. 5-7-1 on the year.
He's been a rock this season. Him and Ogwen all season long. Obviously, Boucher played last night, played phenomenally, but Matt Server, he's been one of the cornerstones and the backstops of this team this season. So only fitting for him to play his final game with this team here. Senior night, backstop the team.
On the other side, it's Rodney Peterson, who's 5-9 through 15 games. Oregon won in September in their first game against the Buffaloes, and Peterson was the starting goaltender in that one. So looking to go 2-0 against the Buffs this season. For the final time, the Buffaloes out for the opening face-off at the Rec Center. Foy, Borgi, and Pashenik, the starting forward line. Gosnell and Gold, the starting defensive pairing for the Buffaloes. Beshenik, corner, looking for the captain, Mark Borgi. His first shot stopped by Peterson. Rebound is loose in front of the net and quickly cleared away by the Ducks defense. Strategos trying to clear. Borgi quickly reverses course, and now picked up by Minchin. Trying to work his way around Gold. Looking up for Slayton. Now taken away by that defensive pairing of Gold and Gosnell. Here's Gold. It's poked away. Foy up towards Borgi. Borgi exiting the zone, looking for Owen Dickinson, who scored his first point of the season last night on the Jacob Rosalenko goal. Here's Ferguson. Across the blue line, and he's offsides, and there's our first stoppage of the night.
Nice chance early from Borgi, just blocked it away by Peterson, but nearly a goal here for the Buffs early. And honestly, yesterday, they won 4-2. I think they're a lot better than this Ducks team. This Ducks team is number 61 in the country. They're not overall great. I think the Buffs want to come out here and just end on a high note this season with a big win here.
Well, you can explain. They score. First shot of the game for Oregon goes through, and early in this one again, the Ducks take the lead.
Well, I guess there's always time for that last announcer's jinx as well, right?
Yep.
All right.
Jackson Henningsgaard with the goal for Oregon, and they have a 1-0 lead. So an early goal for Oregon again, who's, you said they haven't been great this season, but they are stronger coming into tonight. They had a big fight against UNLV last weekend in that second game that they played. 6 players on this Ducks team were suspended for Friday night's game. 4 of them back in the lineup tonight in Gianni Esposito, Arthur Corbin, Jordan Larrabee, and James Gagan.
And not only did they have a big fight against UNLV last week, and they had a big fight against the Colorado Buffaloes last night.
Yeah, but that didn't result in any suspensions since Gosnell's back, and so is Tobin Fix of Oregon.
No, it just resulted in some excitement.
Yeah, right at the end of that game.
More of a brouhaha than a fight.
I think you got that right there.
Gotta slip that word in one at a time, at least. Maybe we'll get another one tonight.
Michike, fan on the shot, which I talked to Garrett before the game, and that was the one last name on this team that we all still were trying to figure out how in the world could you pronounce it. Number 88, Garrett Michike, the official pronunciation. He scored his first goal of the season last night. Looking to keep things strong for this Buffs team heading into next season.
Yeah, I mean, getting some looks, getting some ice time. We discussed about that all last night with some new and newer players on the ice. And hey, making use of the ice time you're getting, and he gets a look tonight.
And if you want to read more about some of those players last night who you haven't really seen all season, ScoBuffSports.com. I have an article that came out today kind of talking about some of those players who could factor into replacing these 9 seniors next year.
Well, and you look at the forward line out there, and Issa Blevins and Marcin Kevichus, all 3 of those players did not play last night, so that players like Jenin and Dickinson and Michike could get some experience on the ice. Here's a shot from Blevins that just barely misses the net. Players like Drew McConaughey did not play last night as well, so they're back to full strength, safe to say. Issa back towards goal, and Server makes that glove save for his first of the night. That's one thing I'll be really interested to see how this plays out. Since Server played with this Oregon team last season, I want to see what this Oregon team can do against a goaltender who they know is a former teammate.
And know pretty intricately as a former teammate, yeah.
But here comes a rush the other way. Beshenik able to get it up to Ferguson. Shoots one, and the glove save is just a little over 3 minutes gone here in this first period. Oregon striking first on a goal from Henningsgaard. and have a 1-0 lead. Buffs trying to equalize. Ferguson, a blaster from the point, gets stopped by Peterson. Luke Dow playing in this game, just his 4th game of the season, but was a big role player on the team last season, just kind of jumped into the team a little late this year.
A little late, and
could be a defensive player on a rock next year.
Absolutely, a little late you say, but also there have been a number of players who've really stepped up, especially on the defensive front this season, and have not created a need to use all the players that they have, which is good when you want to roll lines, keep people, and keep players fresh.
Server plays it behind his own net, looking for Dow along the half wall. Maher behind the CU net. Slayton now around the end boards. Maher looking for Slayton. Dow lifts the puck out of the zone, and Connor Hacker will have to chase it down for Oregon, but the puck is iced by the Buffaloes. So they'll have a defensive zone draw coming up.
Yeah, losing two defenders in Gold and Gosnell, who've been a pretty solid pair all season. But I mean, right now you see some possible players who could step into that. You got Dow, you got Robinson, Hebel, and then even Cam Crawford not playing tonight or last night. But I thought earlier when we saw him this season, he looked pretty solid. So
beautiful pass from Borgi to Pashenik, and the save is made by Peterson. But another thing that is interesting, I mean, Robinson and Hebel, a starting defensive pair, or a defensive pair tonight, replacing the usual third pair and Kenny and Hartman, who will also be back next season. So they've got a lot on the defensive end that they can go into.
Absolutely, and I would say, honestly, despite the coming losses on the forward front, I would say a lot of the new acquisitions and new players this year that they have shown a ton of potential, a ton of prospect for a still very good forward group next year.
Here's Keaton Foy behind the Oregon net, has it quickly played away. Here's a shot from Hebel, stopped by Peterson. Kate, get it up there for Bunting, it's dumped back in.
Even with Hebel, it's not like it was his first ACHA playing experience. He did have those 2 seasons at Arizona State on the D2 team in the ACHA. Just his first experience, Division I, and looked solid last night. Held the Ducks to 2 goals.
Pass up towards Foy off his stick. Not quickly played away by Oregon. Hebel, and tap that over towards Kate. He's got to play it away from Maher. Dickinson keeps control of the puck for Colorado. Kate up towards Bunting and heads down toward Peterson. Michike in the corner. Here's a shot stopped by Peterson off the stick of Bunting. Farrow back towards Grant Robinson, has it played away. Now Robinson has to grab the puck, able to do so. Robinson steals the puck back for the Buffs, able to get it behind the net for Caleb Gold. Michike. Banks it off the end boards and now played up top for Caleb Gold. His pass cleanly picked off by Henningsgaard, and the Buffs will retreat, grab control. Michike back across the blue line, shoots one, glove saved by Peterson.
Buffs responding in turn to that goal. A couple more offensive chances, 5 shots on goal since the Oregon tally. And that's what you want to see. I want to see a little bit less of the soft passes, just eliminate those early on. Final game here, win it. Don't mess around.
Marcinkiewicz cleanly wins the draw, but
a little too clean.
Yeah, Robinson has to chase it down. Grabs it along the half wall. Back towards Caleb Gold. We'll get that pass up to George Issa. Stretch pass up to Blevins. Blevins, he miscommunicated with Marcinkiewicz, and now the other way comes Breslavsky. Breslavsky, the pass in front. Server makes that save. Rebound by Strategos, misses the net. And now a penalty coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be a slash on the play.
That one deflected just wide. Easton trying to touch the puck for the Buffs. Goal does just that, and the Ducks will have the first power play of the night.
Yeah, I think Robinson's going to be the one headed to the box. It's going to be a slash. Just kind of got caught there and beat on that rush and trying to recover, just chop down a little bit and going to sit for 2.
This is the first time Robinson's sitting in the box as a player. He's been with this team a lot this season. He's been helping man the penalty boxes when he hasn't been playing, so probably a new experience for him. But regardless, now a turnover right in front of McConaughey. Has it stopped by Peterson, almost a catastrophic disaster for Oregon. McConaughey nearly takes advantage of it.
I mean, Oregon just left the puck there, and it just kind of like drifted. Peterson had no idea that that was there, and if McConaughey's about even half a foot closer at the beginning of that play, I think that's a goal.
And it looked like Peterson didn't even know where the puck was after he made the stop. So Oregon gets out of that. Now Henningsgaard, who has the goal for Oregon, back towards Maher. Maher has it stolen back by Drew McConaughey.
Great work by McConaughey to get that out.
Here's Fix. Back to Gagan. Fix, 7 minutes gone in this first period. 1-0 Oregon. Here's a shot that misses the net. Henningsgaard. Only near boards, looking for that pass. He gets it to Gagan. His shot sails over the net. Puck stuck behind the Buffs net, now popped in front. McConaughey whacks at it, clears it, and Peterson will play it. A minute gone on this Oregon power play. Borgie steals, looking for a shorted opportunity. Borgie, nice toe drag, can't get a pass though. Had Trunko. Fix. Able to settle things down for Oregon. 45 seconds left on the Duck power play. Sent around the boards. Big fight along the boards for the puck. 30 seconds left on the Ducks power play. Slayton down there, along with Maher and Glass. Now back out to Fix. Bruslovsky retreats a little bit. Gets a pass over to Glass. Shoots one, sticked away by Server. Dow slips up. Maher steals back for Oregon. 8 seconds on the power play. Bruslovsky back to Fix with 3. Shot, missed the net. Penalties killed by Colorado. Robinson's out of the box. Dow. Cleared away. Oregon able to muster off 2 shots on that power play. Server stopped them both. Fix up to Slayton. And looking for Sanger. Stolen away by Hebel. Hebel around Glass. Trying to complete the play and pass it up to Foy. Gold retrieves behind his own net. Up to Hebel. Now Bunting along the boards, clears it back to Voiles. Sanger shoots one on Server and the save is made. Bunting lifts up to Dickinson. Dickinson all alone waiting for the reinforcements to come. Gets that pass towards Foy, just a little under his stick. Corbin for Oregon gets it to Voiles. Elevates the puck out of the zone.
It was a good look to Foy though, just off the mark.
Minchin around goal. Minchin worked off the puck by Hebel. Hebel still fighting for the puck, still loose along the end boards and taken by Aiden Hebel.
Good work between teammates there. Work the player off the puck, steal the puck, get it out.
Bunting shoots, blockered away by Peterson. Dickinson back up to Robinson. Robinson shoots, saved by Peterson.
Buffs have gotten some chances. Just can't beat Peterson yet, but they've definitely had some chances where they had the chance to even the score, but still looking for that first one tonight. But same thing happened last night as well, though, so I don't think they're too worried yet.
Raps got to stop winning these draws so cleanly.
Penalty coming up against Oregon. Blevins was tripped on the play. And Henningsgaard, the goal scorer for Oregon, going to the box for 2 minutes. Buffs to the power play for the first time tonight.
Well, maybe now's the time to win a draw cleanly, but not out of the zone, obviously.
Well, Marcinkevichus is not out on the ice here to start this power play. Top power play unit out in Pashenik, Borgie, McConaughey, Kate, and Michike. Pashenik trying to cleanly win that draw, cannot do so. Hacker trying to clear. Kate keeps it in. Down towards Pashenik. McConaughey Back to Pashenik. Scored on the power play for the Buffs last night. That goes that's deflected off of Borgi, sticking into the netting.
That kid's lucky he's got both a net and a glass up there. Flinched when that puck came up.
Yeah, poor fans up there.
Hey, it's warm in there.
I mean, that is true. You watch the game from there, you don't expect to kind of have a puck flying towards your face.
Probably not. Pretty high up, not usually where a puck's going to be.
That's why you got the netting. And the glass. Speaking of glass, here's Micah Glass, who is trying to kill some time for Oregon. 30 seconds gone on the Buffs power play. Glass still playing physical with Kate. Forces him to lose the puck, and now Breslavsky's going to have a breakaway look on server. Breslavsky scores.
Not ideal to give Breslavsky that much time and space. Obviously picks off the puck in the neutral zone, and he's off to the races. Barely can keep up are the three Buffs trailing him, and just dekes out Matt Server to the right and pokes it behind.
Breslavsky, the speedster, notches his 5th of the year to get the Ducks a 2-0 lead. Not something Breslavsky has been known for this season is scoring goals. He's been much more of an assist and a playmaker for this Ducks team. So able to capitalize and open the lead a little bit more for Oregon. Their first multi-goal lead of the weekend. Foy shoots, it's blocked in front. Marcinkevičius with under a minute to go.
Great block by Voiles.
Trunko. Now Ferguson shoots one, sticked away by Peterson. Marcinkevičius with 40. Up to Ferguson has it tipped away and he'll have to retreat.
Of note, last night, the Buffs never trailed these Ducks by 2 goals. It was only 1 for the entire time they were trailing.
That puck just sailed over Peterson, but just wide of the net. Farrow's passed to Trunko off the mark, and Server has to quickly play it away from the net and gets it out of harm's way towards Trunko. 15 seconds on the Buffs power play. Marcinkevičius tipped away by Gosnell. Now Ferguson across the blue line, trying to shoot one. Fans on it. Gagan steals for Oregon, just backhands it out of the zone, and Oregon's killed the penalty. 8 minutes to go in this first period. Buffs trail by 2. Marcinkevičius just stolen away. He's able to win the puck back towards Blevins. Fix over to Hacker. And now here's James Gagan to dump it into the Colorado zone. Gosnell off the glass and out of the zone. Hacker trying to take control for Oregon. And Gold now up towards Issa. Issa picks up the puck in the neutral zone, backhands it into the Oregon side of the rink. With 7.5 to go in the first. Strategos across the glass. Micah Glass shooting one blocked. Breslavsky. More Strategos. Strategos goes behind the net towards Glass. Hebel pokes it towards Bunting. And Hebel will clear. Trying to get it up towards Blevins. Stuck in the neutral zone. Albert Breslavsky trailing in his own defensive zone. Has to get it away from McConaughey. Off the stick of Strategos into the Colorado zone. Robinson. Towards Hebel, Borgi's stick. Breslavsky trying to keep it in the offensive zone for Oregon, and now here's McConaughey. McConaughey waits. McConaughey back to Robinson. Back down to McConaughey. McConaughey shoots one. Just barely missed the net off the glove of Peterson. Pashenik off of the stick of Robinson. Robinson down towards Borgi. Sticked away by Peterson. And Oregon trying to clear it away.
Good awareness by Peterson, active stick.
Robinson's shot deflected off the stick of McConaughey looking for a redirect. Pashenik. Borgi. Behind the Oregon net. Backhands it back towards Robinson.
Got to get some shots off here. They're just passing.
Hebel shot is gloved by Peterson. And You can see right there the dynamic trio from last season, Pashenik, Borgi, and McConaughey back together tonight for one final ride.
The first time the Buffs really had this contained pressure where it was consistent. That entire shift they were just cycling, keeping possession. Just got to generate some a couple more chances, but one right off Peterson's glove, went just wide. So near goal there. I think it was off McConaughey's stick.
Michike along the half wall, looking back for Kate. Kate shot deflected, goes down behind the Oregon net, and a high stick is called against Oregon. More than 5.5 to go in this first period. An offensive zone draw coming up for the Buffaloes.
I could have sworn that was a high stick from Colorado. I thought that was deflected by the Buffs, but Oregon the one who gets called for an offensive zone faceoff for Colorado here.
Michike wins the faceoff back to Dow. Sends it down towards the corner. Michike behind for Farrow. Taken away by Trunco now. Trunco towards the net, off the
I think that hit the
pad.
post. No, I think that hit the post.
Pad or post, somehow that found its way through.
Michike shoots, it's blocked. Now Gagan trying to start a rush for Oregon. A little too far for Slayton through his legs. Dow in the corner. Up loose in front, Michike swallows it up off the glass, and he trying to clear. Kept in by Oregon, sticked away by Server. 5 minutes to go in this first period. 2-0 Oregon. Farrow along the half wall. Behind his own net. Trying to get to Trunco, kept in the offensive zone by Oregon. Now that shot deflected. Back to Fix. And to pass. Pass in front towards Slayton and quickly deflected away. Michike into the neutral zone. Loses the puck. Slayton just dumps it back in. As Oregon and Colorado get some fresh skaters onto the ice. Lead pass up towards Dickinson. Now they stop play here. Looks like it was offsides.
They got the rotation and the change of the players, but Buffs through these first 16 minutes, they got to be a little bit better about their passing. I know I say it a lot, but it hasn't been very consistent or very on the mark.
Minchin's shot stopped by Server. He'll cover it up. Now Gosnell has a punch hit his back from the arm of Sanger, trying to maybe start something with.
Well, Gosnell, exactly. Gosnell was
this time.
One of the first on that Buffs team last night to really engage when the fight occurred.
Minchin will face off against Foy in the dot. Won by Oregon. Hacker off the half wall and looking for a pass right off the corner there. Dickinson trying to clear, able to get it up to Foy. Foy. Around Hacker. Foy has Bunting over there. Bunting falls down. Foy back up top towards Gosnell. Can't glove it down, and he'll have to chase it down. Under 4 to go here in this first period. Gosnell across the blue line. Gosnell's shot deflected off 2 sticks and into the netting. Buffs would love a goal here at the end of this first period.
Absolutely. Obviously only down by 2, but hey, it's still 2, and any opportunity you can get to get closer to your opponent, you'll take, especially at the end of a period, kind of take away a little bit of, leftover momentum as you go into the 15-minute break.
Marcinkiewicz in the face-off circle for the Buffaloes. They'll get it over towards Blevins. Blevins. Back up top towards Robinson. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Blevins shoots one, misses the net. Goal. Down low for Issa behind the Oregon net. Blevins. On the half wall. Trying to get it towards Marcinkiewicz. Now Blevins fans on the shot. Oregon trying to clear. Robinson can't keep it in.
Got to communicate better between teammates.
Goal. Behind his own net. Towards Issa, past him, and icing called against the The Buffaloes, not the Ducks.
Hey, they both got gold.
I saw the green jerseys, and my brain went to the Ducks. So an offensive zone face-off for the Ducks. Rose and Issa jumped the gun a little too early. They have to stop him. Offensive zone draw won by Oregon. Esposito fans on the shot. Now laid into by Gold. Hennings guard looking for that pass in front. And Robinson trying to kick it to himself. Able to get it to Marcin Kevicius. Marcin Kevicius in the neutral zone. Marcin Kevicius. Hook it back. He's got Blevins. In front towards Issa. Couldn't get the clean shot, and Peterson dives on it.
Nice look there. Issa just couldn't tap it home, redirect it home.
Tied up a little bit by the defender down low, and hey, good defensive play. That is a prime scoring opportunity for the Buffs. Hey, prime.
Good one.
Hey, it's the last game of the season. I gotta get him out while I can.
Hebel shoots one just wide. 2.5 to go. Dow. Trying to get it up to Pashenik. It gets by Dow. Bruslovsky. Guarded by Hebel. Pass over. Score. Micah Glass takes advantage of the 2-on-1 opportunity, and it's 3-0. Buffaloes now trail by 3.
Well, about that momentum I was talking about entering the second period. Now is the time as good as any to respond and score a goal for the Buffs. 2:16 remaining. Try to at least get on the board, or at least get some more shots on Pedersen.
Face off. Kate trying to get it back towards Ferguson. Versus course for McConaughey. McConaughey up to Borgie. Back to McConaughey. McConaughey trying to drop it back to the captain. He shoots. Just missed the net. Pashenik steals the puck back for the Buffaloes. Glass steals for Oregon. Bruslovsky. Across the blue line. Flip it towards Glass. Ferguson able to leave it for Kate. McConaughey. Up ice. Behind, leaves it for Borgie. Borgie moves in. Save rebound. Cleared away. No one's there for Colorado to bury the rebound. McConaughey jams it into the boards. 1:20 to go in the first. Oregon trying to steal it. Borgie back to Kate. Kate shoots one. Save made by Peterson. Hacker trying to clear off of Gagan, and Strategos send it into the neutral zone.
The defense of Oregon, as well as Pedersen, doing a very good job at stifling kind of the offensive momentum and offensive production of the Buffs, despite the shots on net that they're getting.
Trunco backhands it towards Michike. Sent towards the far boards. It's off, deflected off the stick of Fred Farrow. Grabs into the neutral zone. 40 seconds in the first. Gold up to Trunco. Stolen away by Maher. Gagan towards Slayton. That misses the net. 30 seconds to go. Maher with Slayton. Gosno lays down Maher, and that lights up the student section. They're back into it with 20. Gold. Let's start one final rush for the Buffs here in this first period. Gold into the offensive zone. Leaves it, and now Lazzaretti has it for Oregon with 10. Slayton lifts it in. 3 seconds. Robinson just keeps Sanger off the puck to end the first period. So after the first, Oregon surprising everybody with a 3-goal lead at the end of the first.
Well, they've got some of their players back, and also they have 8 shots on goal. They're taking advantage of their opportunities, and like I said, they've just been playing shutdown defense. They've been doing a very good job at blocking Colorado's shots and really nullifying the amount of pressure that they're having in the O-zone.
Yeah, I mean, the Ducks generated some odd man rushes and capitalized on them. Shorthanded breakaway, 3-on-1 late, that led to the third goal. And the first one was just kind of a weird bounce that deflected past server, but Oregon's gotten odd man rushes down the ice, and they've capitalized, and now they're up 3. But Buffs need to answer quick for these final 40 minutes. They don't want to go home or leave home ice with a sour feeling.
And so that brings our coverage of the first period to a close. The current score, 3-0 Oregon. We'll be back at 15 minutes at the CU Rec Center here on ScoBuff Sports. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for the second period of action between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oregon Ducks. The current score, 3-0 Oregon. And safe to say that the Buffs need to score in this second period.
Yeah, maybe. Well, if they want to make it a game, they probably do.
I mean, if they just want to have fun and just skate around, I mean, but I know that no one here on this Buffs team wants that. They want to win.
Well, I mean, hey, again, obviously, at this point in the season, the game technically doesn't really matter, but it was the whole season. Can they win both in a weekend? So, down 3 here, entering 2. You got 40 minutes left. Show what you're made of.
Yeah, it's senior night. You got to win for your seniors.
Senior night, final night at home. I mean, all the cards line up.
So, second period of action, just moments away.
Have we seen a 3-goal comeback this year in this ring?
Yeah.
Too soon?
We've seen 2 4-goals.
Yeah, too soon.
One that was completed and one was a near completion. And the Buffs were in the lead in both of those games, which stinks. But you go back to that game against Missouri State.
Oh, yeah.
When they're up 6-2.
Off the post.
Oh, man. Nearly getting a goal there. Gold shoots one high over the net.
Right off the post, I think.
Well, and then
that first one was off the post, yeah.
We're going back to, that Missouri State game, they were up 6-2 and then went to overtime. And then you get the other game that we shall not name. Last weekend.
Wait, what game?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
What were we talking about again?
We're talking about how the Buffs are going to come back in this one here, with Dickinson shooting one on Peterson, looking to. Well, it all starts with one. That's all that matters. That's what they need to do right now.
You just took my line.
Did I?
At least some variation of it.
I mean, your line's though a winning streak starts at 1.
I guess it goes for a goal streak too, right?
I mean, also correct.
If anyone ever takes this job over for me, which I assume someone will, I'm telling you, just talking cliches and it works perfectly. That's all you gotta do. Cliche after cliche.
Well, good advice. Good advice,
Yep.
Jared.
Jared's words of wisdom.
Can we make that? Comes Oregon. Glass trying to get in on server. Now a penalty coming up against Ferguson. It's going to be a hook.
Yeah, that was a penalty.
Can we make Jared's words of wisdom an official segment on the podcast?
I mean, we can.
I got one for next week.
Oh, you got one?
Don't take
Well,
penalty.
after my class on Wednesday or on Thursday, yeah, I got some. As a senior, I got some.
All right. Imbue us with
It has
all
nothing to
your
do with
knowledge.
hockey, though. It's nothing to do with hockey.
You'll just have to wait to check out the latest episode of our podcast, Dangle, Snipe, and Stampede, covering all the hockey teams here at the University of Colorado. You can find all the videos for the podcast right here on this YouTube channel. That shot deflected and cleared away quickly by the Buffs. Colorado's penalty kill, 38th in the division, 77.5%. Oregon's power play has not been very good this season. Just scoring 1 of every 8 power plays they get. This is their second power play opportunity of the night. Roslovsky trying to send a pass into the middle, and Hebel clears the zone. Strategos across the line, shoots one, glove save by Matt Server.
Once this power play for Oregon concludes, I want to see Colorado really just get to it. Line after line, just rotate, cycle, pressure in the zone, and really start putting some pucks on to Oregon. Bring the momentum back in your favor.
Orgy, face-off circle, trying to take possession for Colorado. Trunko over there as well. Henning's guard, fans on a shot, and quickly cleared away by Adam Trunko. Minute kill by the Buffaloes here. Gagan drops it off for Maher. In front, score. Lars Kroos gets the tip in, and it's 4-0 Oregon.
Well, now you're at the conclusion of the power play. Even more important to get this cycle going. Get some stuff on the board.
There's still half a game to be played. It's not quite over yet.
Well, that's not good.
Ferguson's back into the box.
Well, we still have 5 on the ice.
We'll see what the refs end up deciding. And we'll update you on what happens right after this short break. No, Kitay's out. I think it's just been set. It's unsportsmanlike, so I think. Unsportsmanlike conduct, the call against Ferguson. It looks like it will be more of a misconduct rather than a power play for Oregon. So the Buffs will be without Jack Ferguson for the foreseeable future.
About 10 minutes or so.
That's foreseeable.
Yeah.
Dow over towards Kitay. With 3 minutes gone here in this second period. Kitay lays down Sanger. Cleared in by Marcinkevičius. Boyles. They send it up in the neutral zone. Kitay. That pass up towards Blevins. Stolen back. Marcinkevičius across the blue line. Marcinkevičius shoots. Glove saved by Peterson.
I didn't even see that one enter his glove.
It was very nonchalant.
It was quick and it didn't even make a sound hitting the glove of Peterson. But the Buffs are best this season when they're disruptive, especially on the puck. I want to see them get to that. Just be aggressive, hound the puck, really just get after it for the remainder of this game. Work your way back here. You're down 4, just work your way back. You've got time.
Bad turnover off the boards. Michike trying to shoot one, and he broke his stick. Farrow kicks it to himself, now leaves it for Trunco, back towards Farrow. Crows, clears. An icing call against Oregon. Buffs will have another offensive zone draw. Face-off sent towards the end boards. Pashenik, steal on the far boards. Gosnell poking at it, still fighting for the puck. Sent back in by Gosnell. Borgie trying to steal and get a good look on Peterson, now stolen back by Oregon. Crows across the blue line, loses control of the puck. Puck still loose. McConaughey. They get it out of his own defensive zone. Pashenik stops, gets it up towards McConaughey off his stick. Takes a whack and it pops up in the neutral zone. Will be back to Hebel. Hebel stalls a little bit. Here's Hacker. Another Hacker looking for that pass in front. Rebound. Score.
I mean, it's just silly at this point. They're just taking advantage of every opportunity they're getting. That was barely, honestly, even an opportunity. You know, just kind of quick poke in front and it went in. And I do feel bad for Server here on senior night.
Well, this stinks.
5's a deeper hole.
Let's see if the Buffs can make some history here.
That'd be quite a comeback.
Dickinson trying to backhand that one towards Peterson. It goes off the netting. But again, it all starts with just beating Peterson once. Once you beat him once, you can try and find a way and beat him again.
Exactly, and on the other side of things, all these plays and all these goals by Oregon are all really happening just because of, again, a little bit, just the play for Colorado is a little bit lax. They're passing, they're kind of skating around, just a little bit lax here. It's the end of the season, but still one more game.
Kitay towards the net, deflected, score! It's Owen Dickinson with his first goal of the year. And the Buffs are on the board.
Well, that's more like it. Some new blood, new players, as we've talked about on the team next year. Dickinson, now you said first goal. What a time for it. You need some momentum. You need a response after that 5th Oregon goal. And there you get it.
Owen Dickinson gets the redirect and gets the Buffs on the board.
And now's the time to really work at it. Now you've got it within 4. Just keep building on that lead.
Another penalty coming up against the Buffaloes. Larrabee off the boards will just let it be touched by Kate. So the Buffs will go right back to the penalty kill.
And again, discipline. You can't be taking penalties and reducing, not even reducing, completely getting rid of your momentum. Now you have to go back on defense for 2 minutes. You can't be on offense. Just discipline. You need to not be doing that.
So Bunting goes to the box for cross-checking. Oregon looking to restore the 5-goal lead. Hacker. Over to Breslavsky. Strategos. Back to Breslavsky. Breslavsky. Holds. Pass in front, fan on the one-timers, Micah Glass. And now the Buffs are going to have a 2-on-1. Blevins has Issa. Blevins shoots one. Deflected off a stick and high over the net.
Really thought Blevins was going to pass to Issa there.
Robinson clears it back into the Oregon side. 30 seconds gone on this Oregon power play. Stick is loose on the ice. The refs will pick it up and get it off. Strategos had an opportunity to get a look on server. Couldn't control the puck. Strategos knocked down by Blevins. Now puck stuck along the half wall. Here's Hebel to grab the puck behind his own net. Hebel just throws it deep. Minute killed by the Buffaloes.
Good quick change by the Buffs.
Hebel missed the puck, but Gosnell's there to grab it. Gosnell trying to launch that one to the other side. Henningsgaard worked off the puck by Borgie. Henningsgaard still has the puck, back up top to Gagan. Gagan in front, Henningsgaard shoots one, saved by Server, and it's cleared away. Hebel will clear with 30.
Don't know how they avoided a 6th goal there, I'm going to be honest.
Trunco moves around one, has the puck in the O-zone. Cleared back towards Henningsgaard. 10-15 seconds on the Oregon power play. Henningsgaard walks in. Glove saved by Server.
I have no clue how that didn't go in. I thought it got behind him and then it just stayed out. No clue.
Completely, it must have hit something. I have absolutely no, but there was a cluster of players from both teams in the crease, and somehow the Buffs avoid.
Back out. Here's Kate with 3 on the power play. Buffs kill the penalty. Now gotta get out of the zone. Andres shoots, sticked away by Server. Down. And clear it. Just floats. Cleared away. 12.5 to go in the second. 5-1 Oregon. Pashenik. Into the neutral zone. Pashenik across the blue line. Pashenik, a nice move. Max Pashenik will not get the shot. There's a penalty coming up against Oregon.
I want to see a penalty shot. That one wasn't really a penalty shot, but I did want to see a penalty shot.
Well, good transparency, Jared.
I think we'd all love to see a penalty shot for Max Pashenik, the leading goal scorer and a senior.
What a play. A couple plays here the Buffs have had in this game that would have been amazing, amazing goals. And now they have an opportunity to really roll on the offense here. 2 minutes on the power play. And Oregon, statistically, is a worse team than the Buffs. They need to stop allowing them to dictate play and really control the rest of the game from here on out.
McConaughey looking Borgie trying to shoot one towards the net. Puck is loose. Mitchell K can't control the puck. And it exits the zone. Kate, running by Slayton. And McConaughey back towards Kate. McConaughey laid into by Slayton. Now Michikay going to start a rush for the Buffaloes. Garrett Michikay up to the captain, Borgie. Borgie to McConaughey. McConaughey across to Pashenik. Back to Borgie. Fans on a shot. Twirls. Trying to find Pashenik and he missed that pass.
Gotta shoot the puck. Gotta talk to your teammates.
McConaughey to Borgie. Up to McConaughey. McConaughey couldn't get a shot. Kate reflects it to himself. Hands on a pass. Kate now around the Oregon net. Back to Borgie, a minute gone on the Buffs power play. Marcinkevičius back to Borgie. Borgie shot blocked. And Marcinkevičius will not be able to keep it in the attacking zone. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Buffaloes. Foils just dumps it in. Gold. His foils hard into the boards. Marcinkevičius turns it over. 2-on-1. Good God! Has it stopped by server. Now here comes Marcinkevičius with a head of steam. Marcinkevičius holds with 20. Back to Trunko. Now Marcinkevičius. Cross ice. Gold. Back to Trunko. Missed the pass and it's cleared again.
They're looking for the perfect play, perfect pass. Just gotta make plays, make passes, shoot the puck.
Puck barreled around the boards by Marcinkevičius. Foy trying to dump it back in, and Oregon will clear and kill the penalty. Marcinkevičius. And now he's offsides.
Just simplify the play. They're a little bit too focused on trying to score right now. Obviously, you're down 4, but just shoot the puck, make plays with confidence, with poise, with composure that we know this Buffs team has, and start to slowly take over the game from there.
Face off, Bunting racing for it. Cleared away quickly by Oregon. Hebel dumps it in. Saved made by Peterson. Greb trying to take control. He lost it. Puck's still loose. Bunting fighting for it. Issa flips it back out to Gosnell. Gosnell shoots one. Ooh, deflected in front of the net.
Aggressive save there by Peterson.
Gosnell shoved against the boards. Bunting going for the physical play. Gosnell lays into Greb. Now glass the other way around Hebel, but the puck's not there for him. Puck sent into the Colorado zone. Over half of the game now gone. Buffs trail by 4. Roslovsky shoots one off the skate of Hebel. And now Issa gets it towards Blevins. And Roslovsky steals it back for Oregon. Fix with 9 to go. Trying that lead pass. And icing called against Oregon.
Just giving the Ducks way too much time, really, when they've got the puck, especially when the Ducks are on the offensive attack. Really to just let them set up, look around, you know, think over their options. Take away their time and space.
Pashenik clearly wins the draw. Shot right off the face-off. Gets deflected. Pashenik picks up the loose puck. Try to go short side, and Peterson's on top of it. Net's off. And now that'll stop play. Are they talking about this as the actual takeover? I can't think so.
I wouldn't think you could review this and no, it doesn't look like that, but there was a chance that went in as Peterson slid back. Obviously, if you don't get a look at it, there's
they don't have the goal cam.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want.
So here's Borgie along the near boards. Dow back to Borgie. McConaughey. So poke back towards the near wall. Now along the half wall. Pashenik moves his way into the slot. Passes over. There's a shot. Deflected, and Peterson's on top of it. So 8.5 to go in this second period. Oregon commanding this game with a 5-1 lead. Off the face-off, there's a shot that gets blocked and goes back into the netting off the stick of Trunco. Want to update everyone? The women's hockey team currently in Salt Lake City playing in the WWCHL tournament. They're tied in their second game against Colorado State right now. They win, they move on to the championship game. Here's a shot from Michike. Just missed the net. Trunco over towards Michike. He shoots, misses the net again.
He had
Off
a
the
clean look on that from Michike. Was wide open on that top right side, I guess, if you're the goaltender. But
icing called against Oregon. The Ducks bench in disagreement.
I don't even think the puck reached the goal line there, honestly. But you know what? You'll take it.
I mean, just again, big look for Michike there,
no.
and you have to hit that. The second opportunity, he had that wide open.
So a my bad call. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Farrow to take the draw for the Buffaloes. Oregon takes control. Flipped in off the glass. Gold fighting for it. Still stuck in the boards. Sent around for Hacker. Flips it back towards Maher, right in front. Server makes the save on Slayton.
Big save.
To put it lightly.
Oh man, I thought that one was going in. That's a point blank all-time stop there by Server.
Buffs need to stop giving them the point blank chances.
Well, thing is here right now, it's been the face-offs. Is they're losing important face-offs, such as this one. They lose again, giving Oregon. Whew.
Almost another goal out. Right in front. Still loose, and now cleared away.
Like that, giving Oregon immediate time to find their offense, find their game, and get these dangerous chances off. I don't know how
crawling all over there.
Server was backwards at one point.
That's why that didn't go in.
I don't know how one duck didn't find the net there.
Regardless, it stays out.
24, hold on to your stick, man.
7.5 to go in this second period. Keeble in the corner, looking to clear, gets it to Bunting. He backhands it out of the zone. Keeble in the neutral zone, trying to fight possession back. Slayton towards the net and wide. Bunting looks up towards Foy, taken back by Oregon. Maher, one-on-one with Gosnell. Maher shoots one high over the net.
And you really can see these passes are just consistently a little bit off the mark. Buffs just allowing Oregon to really just play the game their way, and they're being forced into a game that they're not as good at.
Foy keeps it in the attacking zone. Andres in the corner, trying to clear. Now Foy still has it. Back to Dow. Kite trying to shoot it one time. And he missed it. Andres will grab the puck for Oregon. And Marcinkiewicz, who's stretching the stick out and tipped it, but they stopped play.
Blevins, I believe, a little bit slow to get back on side. Unfortunate, because, I mean, Rapp had that picked off right in the slot.
Yeah, he also did drop his stick, so that doesn't help when he did steal it, but, you know, Rapp was flying into the zone there.
Marcinkiewicz will take the draw for the Buffs. Kicks it to himself. And now it's George Issa over to Blevins. Buffs send it in. 6.5 left. Marcinkiewicz loses the puck, and it's cleared away by Oregon. Kite in front. Issa going towards the net. It gets deflected away. And puck stopped and swallowed up by Peterson. Blevins getting a little physical with Crows. Got to be careful to not take a penalty.
I mean, obviously don't take the penalties. That's kind of killed their momentum tonight. Don't take those penalties, but at this point, it's not a horrible idea to try to start getting under the Ducks' skin a little bit. You know, throw them off their game a little bit. You know, make them a little bit more uneasy than they were. And again, try to take the game back. You're down by 4. There's still a lot of time left.
Off the face-off, Pashenik trying the wraparound rebound. Oh my goodness! Peterson makes the save on Borgi. Are you kidding me?
On one end, the point-blank stop by Server, and on the other by Peterson. Locked in tonight.
Under 6 minutes to go. Borgi off the face-off, gets it to Robinson. This is the net wide. A goal, playing defense here. Crows run into by Borgi. CSU has taken the lead on the women's hockey team in Salt Lake City and currently have a 2-1 lead. Broslovsky for Oregon with 5.5 to go. Cross ice to Voiles. In front looking for Glass off his stick and goes into the half wall. Oregon keeps control. Grab towards the net, misses the net. Voiles towards Glass. Now Robinson makes a man miss. Now stolen back by Oregon in front of the net. Diving play, Voiles cannot keep it in the attacking zone, and Oregon will have to regroup.
But again, Oregon really has had most of the puck possession of this game. As much as I can remember, Colorado really doing a poor job of keeping possession of the puck and thus keeping possession of play.
McConaughey trying to move around Andres. He'll dump it back into the Colorado side of the ice. Robinson trying to go back, he turns it over. Gagan couldn't cleanly get a pass there. He tries to now throw it towards the net. Server sticks it away, still loose. And Maher scoops it up for Oregon. Here's the shot. Server makes the save, still loose, and that'll blow the whistle.
No rebound there. Puck just stuck to that right pad of Matthew Server, and a little bit sloppy in their own zone tonight. Puck watching a little bit, just kind of drifting around the zone a little bit. Needs to just be structured and more confident.
Soft controlled by Oregon. Off the boards. Gosnell sends Maher to the ice. McConaughey up to Michike. And that's Ferguson back out after unsportsmanlike conduct. He is served. Now Trunko's gonna have a look. Adam Trunko stopped by Peterson, still up in the net, up in the air. Farrow takes control, they stop play. Farrow and Andres take a tumble. So they blow the whistle. Not exactly sure why.
I didn't think it hit the net.
I think that's probably what he thought happened.
Yeah, I didn't think it touched anything. It looked like it was completely fine. Maybe hand pass.
So it's an offensive zone, or no, it's a neutral zone face-off, not center ice, but just a neutral zone face-off. And Slayton grabs control off the tie-up. Ferguson up to Michike. Michike. Ross looking for Farrow behind him. Fix. Offset out of the zone. Ferguson pokes it away from Maher. Michike clears up towards Foy. Rolling towards Peterson. There's a back there. Trunk goes over there for the Buffs. Tough angle shot. This is the net. Hebel throws it towards Trunko. And he couldn't get a shot there in the bouncing puck. Ferguson shoots one off the skate of Michike. And Packer will clear it away into the netting.
Fans really wanted a delay of game for netting, obviously, as we've learned this season, Alex.
There is no
non-existent
penalty in the ACHA.
In the ACHA. I can see our very own Patrick Dawson down there. Very animated.
Hebel breaks his stick trying to shoot that one. That one broke into 3 pieces. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Tough shot.
That's a new one. Stick breaks into 3 pieces.
Ref's got 2 of them. The blade's still on the ground.
Here's Dickinson. He has the goal for Colorado. Dickinson shoots, misses the net. Foy keeps in the attacking zone. Dickinson in the corner. Dickinson in front. Foy couldn't get a clean shot there. Now whacks at it. Puck is loose. Dickinson scores again! Owen Dickinson gets to the loose puck and bangs it past Peterson, his second of the period. It's 5-2.
Again, slowly take back the game. Keep it in it. If they can keep the Oregon Ducks 2-5, hold that position and just slowly build their way back. Momentum, a little bit on their side. They've really been taking it to the Ducks in their the Ducks defensive zone as of recent, and they just didn't give up on that play. No quit, good work ethic.
Steals the puck, whacks at it as he's falling down the ice and goes into the netting. But who would have guessed that the spark plug for this possible comeback would be Owen Dickinson?
With 2 tonight. I mean, the first one, really nice shot by him, and that was just all work by that line. Just working in front of the net, in front of Peterson, and they were able to get him off the mark just a little bit and tap one by.
Offensive zone draw for the Buffs. And here's Gold. Now they stop play. A penalty coming up. Is that against the Buffaloes?
That's an egregious call, if so.
Sanger's slow to get up. It seemed like he just
Tripping is going to be the call. He tripped on his own accord on the ice. Roughing, no, is the call, actually.
Roughing against Esau.
That's a poor call.
So maybe it wasn't on Sanger exactly, but Esau's going to the box, and now Oregon has a chance to go up 6-2 before the end of the
Gotta have a locked in and sharp penalty kill here. Cannot afford to go down another goal.
Some physical role players here. They got Gold, Kate, Blevins, and McConaughey out.
However, another face-off loss.
Bryslavsky in the circle. Back to Hacker. Back down towards Bryslavsky. Bryslavsky will try and pick his corner. His shot's blocked. And he'll exit the zone. And now McConaughey going to pressure Hacker. Gonna get him off his game. Wow. Bryslavsky able to try and take control. Buffs unrelenting here. The Ducks able to finally move up ice again. Strategos leaves it for Slayton. Gets it off the corner for Hacker. Hacker towards Strategos. Poked away. Slayton. Minute and a half to go. Borgie couldn't clear it, now cleared out of the zone. Bryslavsky will grab it for Oregon. Hit into the boards by Blevins, and Slayton now has it. Collected back by Bryslavsky. Under a minute to go on the Oregon power play. Bryslavsky spins around Pashenik. Bryslavsky has it stolen by Pashenik. Max Pashenik worked off the puck.
Great work by Pashenik down low, giving them no time and space to think, and this is what you want to see.
He shoves it into the boards. Now a loose puck. Mark Borgie stopped by Peterson. Prime scoring opportunity, shorthanded. And what a penalty kill right now for the Buffs. They've really done a good job.
Impressive penalty kill right now. First McConaughey, then Pashenik, then Borgie with the chance. Borgie, I want to see take a second more just to try to maybe fake out the goaltender a little bit, get a little bit better of an angle on that shot. Good penalty killing right now, though.
Crowd trying to motivate the Buffs to get one more before the end of the second. It's tipped off the stick of Farrow. Goes behind the Oregon net. Trunco shoots one, saved by Peterson. 50 seconds left in this second period. Trunco keeps it in the attacking zone for Colorado, shorthanded. Under now 15 seconds left on the power play for Oregon. Dow back to Ferguson. Stolen back by Henningsgaard. Up to Gagan. Maher has it poked away by Luke Dow with 2, and that'll end the penalty. 25 seconds to go in the second.
Phenomenal penalty kill by the Buffs.
Gagan. Lead pass. He'll get it to Sanger. Now Henningsgaard moves in. Backhander. Saved by Server with 10 in the second. Michike across the blue line. Michike racing in, backhander. Stopped away. And that'll do it. Ferguson, one final shot. Gloved by Peterson, and that concludes the second period.
Much stronger period for the Buffs, obviously still down by 3, but they scored 2, got themselves on the board, got the offense rolling a little bit. Better period for the Buffs.
So the Buffs enter and exit the second period trailing by 3, although it was a very interesting way to get there as the Buffs go down 5-0. They now have they're now trailing 5-2. They're still down by 3, but they've found a way to beat Peterson. But now it sets up for a potential 3-goal comeback here in this third period.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. There's your one-liner,
Yeah,
Jared,
that's
that you've
the
been using
one-liner.
all year.
I love that Dickinson's the one scoring.
I
Obviously,
agree.
he didn't play a lot this season, but based on just videos from the team and personalities, I think he's got probably the biggest personality on the team. And seeing him score 2 is just awesome so far. And hopefully he gets the third, because that would be electric.
That would be
and
crazy.
Would help in a potential comeback here.
So at the end of this second period, the Buffs trail 5-2, but at the end of the second period in Salt Lake City, the women's Buffs have now stolen the lead back from Colorado State. They lead 3-2 in Salt Lake City at the end of the second period, 20 minutes away from facing Arizona State tomorrow morning for the WWCHL Championship.
And wow, what a team that is to face off of should they get there and hold this game against Colorado State. Arizona State dominant in the WWCHL.
They won against Colorado State 7-0 and won against Utah today 3-0. So Colorado trying to set up a matchup against the Sun Devils tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, the D1 team trying to come back against Oregon in the third period. Don't go anywhere. We're setting up for an exciting third period. We'll be back on Scope Up Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the CU Rec Center for the third period between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oregon Ducks. The current score, 5-2 Oregon. At one point in this game, the Buffs were trailing at 5-0. So,
I mean, a little bit of a comeback here in order for the Buffs.
you got to dig deep.
Third period, hey, they can do it.
Hey, there's time for 3 goals. Like, 3-goal leads after the third period, you kind of think about it, you're going down, you're just like, okay, we can come back in this.
Yep.
4 goals is when it becomes a little bit difficult to think about, but, you know, the 3-goal comebacks happen all the time.
Absolutely. Got to get one in early, I would think. Give yourself that hope, the thought, you know, that you can get this. Get one early, build your way back into this.
Now, maybe you get it from some of those role players like Dickinson.
Absolutely. He's been phenomenal tonight. Obviously, both goals on Hattie watch. Owen Dickinson.
Maybe on a natural hat-trick watch right now.
Hey, you know what? I'd go for it.
Well, 20 minutes on the clock. Buffs need 3.
It's a tall order, but perhaps a tall order is what's required for the final 20 minutes here at home of this 2023-2024 season. And Alex and Jared, the final 20 minutes for you guys.
Yeah. Also,
You gotta stop saying things to me. You gotta stop.
I'm sorry, I gotta keep bringing it up.
Boy and Henningsgaard will take the face-off. Oregon controls right off the draw. Johnny Esposito has his shot blocked by Caleb Gold. And while I have the opportunity before things get too tense, I want to shout out Charlie, Clayton, and Sam. They proclaimed loudest fans in the stadium. Also seniors tonight.
Hey, well, you can hear them on the broadcast. I mean, we've enjoyed their calls.
Here's Crows now. Poked away. Bruslovsky steals for the Ducks. That pass in front, a little too hot. Dickinson picks up the puck. Just lifts it towards Peterson. Strategos trying to clear. Lishenik, fresh off the bench, steals the puck back for the Buffaloes. Lishenik falls down. He's back up on his feet, takes control of the puck. Lishenik, work around glass, gets it to Foy. Back up to Ferguson. Ferguson, now Kate. In front, they whack at it. It's still loose, and they clear it away. Ferguson. Shoots tough angle, deflected into the netting.
Good start.
I agree. Getting some pressure, and they look pretty hungry here to start this third period.
I mean, they've got to keep that hunger, that fire up. There's 18 minutes, 40 seconds left here at home on the season. Go big, go bold, go for the win.
Puck stolen in the offensive zone by Issa. Maher will clear for Oregon. Server will cover it. So it looks like an offensive zone draw coming up for the Ducks. Minute and a half gone in this third period. First offensive zone draw for the Oregon Ducks. Marcinkevichus trying to clear, kept in by Lazzaretti off his skate, and now Pashenik the other way. Pashenik across the blue line, fans on the shot. Pashenik still has control of the puck. Now it's loose. Pashenik trying to get back towards Marcinkevichus. Issa shoots, blocked by Marcinkevichus, and now a penalty coming up.
Yeah, Marcinkevichus' stick got slashed out of his hands. Power play for the Buffs here, and I mean, if they score here and cut it to 2, there's a lot of time left.
If we learn anything, the lead is safe here at the rec center. Issa doesn't draw the penalty. Marcinkevichus draws the penalty on Victor Lazzaretti. goes to the box for slashing. Cleared away off the draw by Oregon. Server plays it back to Kate. Jesse Kate starts a rush. Up to Michike. Michike. Behind the net. Michike. She's looking for a pass. It's jammed on the boards. Borgi trying to poke it back. Cleared away by Slayton. Server gets it up to Kate. Here's Kate. Drops it off for Michike. Michike off the boards and into the Oregon zone. Hacker trying to clear. McConaughey jams it in. Has control of the puck. Back to Ferguson who shoots, save, rebound. Michike fans on the shot, still loose. And cleared away by Oregon. Server dropped his stick. Gotta get on it. Went off his stick. Good gone. Keep it down. Server plays it away, a bit dangerous. And so the Buffs have a minute of their power play killed off by Oregon. Now start up the next rush. Second power play unit out. Ferguson halts, now offsides called against the Buffs.
I don't know if that was offsides.
45 seconds to go on the power play for
Awfully,
Colorado.
maybe a little close, but I thought he stayed on.
Off the face-off, here's Foy. Foy shoots, save rebound is loose, cleared away by Oregon. Micah Glass trying to get it around Trunco. Now Ferguson collects along the end boards. 30 seconds left on the Buffs power play. Ferguson up to Keaton Foy. Foy halts. Now Farrow back up top to Trunco. Ferguson. Marcinkevichus over to Trunco off his skate. Back up to Ferguson. Now Marcinkevichus walks in, shoots, missed the net. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Breslavsky guarded by Ferguson. 3 seconds. Oregon's killed off the penalty. Breslavsky still has control of the puck, protecting the puck away from Marcinkevichus. Breslavsky still has the puck and gets it back to Hacker. Here's a shot deflected and just wide of the net. Farrow, blue for Gosnell. Ferguson picks it up instead. Ferguson up towards Marcinkevichus. In the neutral zone, he gets it back to Farrow. Slap shot, sticked away by Peterson. Here comes Maher, Charlie Maher. In the offensive zone for Oregon. Off the side of the net, still out over there. Server just holds it there. Blevins gives a little shove after the whistle. Nothing will happen though. About 4.5 gone. Still 5-2 Oregon.
I mean, I'd say the time is near where the Buffs really need to start thinking about getting at least one here. You don't want to have such a big deficit with so little time remaining. Give yourself some leeway, some breathing room.
That shot goes off the side of the net. Still, Server makes the play.
That might be a goal.
That puck just disappeared.
Yeah, I agree. It disappeared. We'll see what happens.
I think they're going to say side of the net, which
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what it
is the
seemed
right
like it
call.
looked like.
But yeah, that one just totally vanished.
Off the face-off, it's Gosnell. Bunting, trying to clear, kept in by Fix.
Got to be better at these zone clears. They've been bad at it all night, and it's caused them trouble.
Gosnell up to Blevins. Esposito reversing course for Oregon. Esposito shoots, save made by Server. 5 minutes gone here in this third period. Offensive face-off win for Oregon. Here's a shot from Greb that misses the net. Esposito shoved off the puck by Robinson. Now turnover right in front. Deflected. And now the other way comes Marcinkevichus with Issa. Raplis Marcinkevichus knocked off by Boyles. Big hit on Hebel, laid by Crows. Now Oregon comes back the other way. Here's Henningsgaard. Just leaves it for Esposito. Glove saved by Matt Server.
Dangerous turnover and near goal there for Oregon. I am honestly, blocked somehow, and the Buffs are lucky that this is not a 6-2 game at the moment.
Stolen away by Trunco. Trunco weaving through, knocked off the puck. Still loose, now exits the offensive zone. McConaughey trying to enter the offensive zone, he does. McConaughey, tough angle shot stopped by Peterson, rebound. Trunco trying to bat it in. McConaughey along the near boards. Still loose, Trunco works his way free. Lazzaretti. Taken back by Trunco. Borghi shoots one, deflected off a stick and into the net. 13:48 left. And the Buffs still trail by 3. Probably want one soon.
We want 3. But absolutely want one as soon as possible. Just cycle, pressure them in down low and just work at it. The goals have come. The 2 goals that the Buffs have come off work.
Puck cleared off the faceoff by Oregon. Corbin racing for the puck with Kate. Kate over to Blevins. But backhanded into the offensive zone. Blevins trying to find Michike. Now here comes Arthur Corbin. Corbin around Ferguson, and now Server will just cover it up.
Smart. Just settle the game down, give it a little bit of breathing time. Obviously, another defensive zone face-off for the Buffs that they really have been struggling at tonight.
Defensive zone draw for the Buffs. Won by Oregon. Fix has his shot blocked. Strategos fans on a centering pass, and now here comes Michike. Up to Blevins. Has it poked away now. Dow. Backhands it. And so the Ducks will regroup here. Connor Hacker. Back to Fix. Up to Breslavsky. Breslavsky trying to work his way around Michike. Gosnell back towards Michike. Off the glass. Oh, Hacker slips. Near turnover. Now a penalty coming up against the Buffaloes. Breslavsky tripped. Now another big hit from Gosnell. They'll stop play. And the Ducks will go to the power play. So Blevins going to the box for tripping. And the last power play that Oregon had, Colorado played fantastic.
They did,
Got a couple
absolutely.
chances. Nearly had a shorthanded goal. So maybe they can keep that up here. Gagan up at the point. Henningsgaard shoots one. Save server, rebound is loose and gobbled up by the Buffs. Bunting just exits the zone. And now a penalty coming up against Oregon.
Really good work by Bunting, just making sure that puck leaves the zone, and in that work, draws a penalty.
So 16 in the box for Colorado, 16 now in the box for Oregon. James Gagan, the offender, slashing the call.
Opportunity here for the Buffs if they can get possession with the open ice. Obviously, McConaughey out there, he can do some great work with more open space.
The face-off, here's Slayton. Just clears it away, Pashenik grabs it for the Buffaloes. Up towards McConaughey. McConaughey down on the boards. Next down Boyles. Pashenik stuck in the boards. Puck pop free. Krishnik still has control. Krishnik loses control again, and now he's chasing down the puck again. Krishnik holds. Back to Ferguson. Shoots one, blocked by Slayton. Katay backhands it up for Krishnik. Just stands there now, engages the Oregon zone. Krishnik shoots one, save, rebound loose, and they couldn't bang home the rebound. Now here's Breslavsky, guarded by Katay. Breslavsky moves around, shoots one, glove saved by Server.
Colorado's been getting a couple pretty big rebounds off Pedersen, and they got to look for someone to stay down low, look for those rebounds, bang them in.
So a defensive zone draw for the Buffaloes. It does take control. Gold over towards Gosnell. Gosnell up towards Borgi. Mark Borgi worked off the puck by Fix. Borgi just leaves it for Adam Trunco. Quickly played away from Trunco. Borgi back towards Gosnell. He shoots. Glove saved by Peterson. 19 seconds left on the 4-on-4, and then the Buffs will head to the power play. For 22 seconds. Offensive zone draw for the Buffs, but Hacker has it for Oregon. 15 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Up to Glass. Glass with 5 on the 4-on-4. Towards Fix, turning around. Finds Hacker, Buffs to the power play. Breslavsky poked away by Trunco. Here comes Trunco. He's got a 2-on-1 with Marcinkevičius. Trunco shoots, saved by Peterson. "11 seconds on the Buffs power play. Marcinkevičius to take the face-off for the Buffaloes. Off the tie-up, it's won by Oregon. Lazzaretti trying to clear. Marcinkevičius moves around one player, loose in the slot, and cleared away. Oregon kills the penalty with just about 10 minutes to go in the game. Buffs still need 3 to tie it up. Robinson, after getting the signal from Marcinkevičius, leaves it for Rapp. Now Michike around Lazzaretti. Dow trying to throw it towards the net. Esposito takes control of the puck, hits the linesman. And so Andres up off the boards. Dow grabs the puck towards Robinson. Robinson up to Marcinkevičius. Marcinkevičius around one. Marcinkevičius in the offensive zone has it poked away. Marcinkevičius. Puck loose. Michike. Laid down by Voiles. Katay towards the net. Off an Oregon player's skate. About 9 minutes to go. Buffs are going to need a goal every 3 minutes. Michike lit up again by Voiles. Katay responds. Michike still down.
Yeah, that's a tough shift right there.
Here's Voiles. Shoots one deflected. They stop play. Michike is still down.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be all right, but he is taking a moment to stand up. I hit quite hard, real hard.
Yeah, he got hit hard twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
In quick succession.
Michike able to get off on his own power. It seemed like it more was just he got the wind knocked out of him.
Twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Jared.
So an offensive zone draw coming up for Oregon.
Well, I liked how the first time he got up and the puck was still loose. He just kept going. He didn't worry about it. He was ready to keep going and chase that puck and almost kept it in there, but
Looks like they're ready to start play once again. Face off cleanly won by Oregon. Save made by server. And now Foy with some speed. Has Dickinson, was trying to leave it to Foy. Now Foy trails back, starts a rush. Foy poked away. Keeble able to get it towards Bunting. He picks it up. Bunting up towards Hebel in the neutral zone. Still there. Hebel backhands it into the Oregon zone. Boyles protecting the puck away from Bunting. And Maher has it tipped away by Dickinson. And Slayton lays down Bunting. Another big hit laid down by Oregon. 8 minutes to go. Server towards Gosnell, and now Dickinson, who has the 2 goals for Colorado, sends it behind for Gosnell. Looking up towards Farrow. Now for Slavsky. Front towards Glass, poked away. Here's Fix. Poked away. Pashenik moves up ice. Max Pashenik shoots one, misses the net. 7.5 left on senior night.
I mean, it really has been a much more even game ever since the 5-0 deficit. Buffs have scored twice, and it's been a back-and-forth game all night, but just early on.
Pashenik over towards Farrow, can't get the shot there. Farrow, back up top, Ferguson, a blast, misses the net. Kate, keep it away from Glass. Ferguson has it stolen away by Glass. Glass, tough angle shot off the mask of server, off the back of the net. Still loose, and Ferguson takes control for the Buffs. Under 7 to go. Buffs still need 3. Ferguson. By Ostrovsky. Robinson. Up to Borgie. Up to McConaughey. McConaughey staying with it. Puck still loose. McConaughey still has it. Towards Borgie. Back to McConaughey. Tough angle. Into the netting.
Yeah, time running out. Gotta generate something here quick if they want any chance, but
I mean,
they haven't really generated too much.
They really just have to generate again. They just haven't really had extensive possession of the puck, and Oregon's just getting all the time in the world to kind of really do whatever they want. Again, another face-off loss there, and the Buffs just not having the time to really just generate a cycle, generate offensive momentum.
Gold fans on a shot, cleared away by the Ducks. Maher banks it off the end boards, leaves it, now server leaves it for Robinson. Now a turnover, tough angle shot, hits the side of the net. Minchin, up top looking for Andres. Stolen back by Trunco. Up to Borgie. Borgie hit into the boards. Corbin with a player blowing a tire. Under 6 to go. Buffs need a goal every 2 minutes now. Andres. Off the boards, here's server. Crowd amped up here at the rec center. Pashenik across the blue line. Pashenik has it poked away. Marcinkevichus, blocker save. Rebound loose, still loose. Pashenik trying to take control. Pashenik still has it. Pashenik behind the Oregon net. Shoved off by Greb. Pashenik now taking away Esposito. Here's a shot towards the net, misses it. Kate with 5. Off the boards, Voiles. Clears it, Henning's guard. In front, Esposito. Hit by Kate. Ferguson with under 5.
And Pashenik, one of the most creative players on this team. I mean, that's tripping.
Server leaves it for Kate. In a scenario like that against UCO where they didn't fall down and then they didn't call it, and seconds later the player fell down and they called tripping, so that could be why they didn't call it. Here's Issa, finds Bunting, able to get a good look, Bunting, stop, rebound, Issa can't get it, nets off, now they score, Issa!
I do not know how Bunting stayed on his feet.
I don't either. George Issa has made it a 2-goal game.
And again, just good work, hard work.
I thought Bunting was going to get destroyed in the slot. All of a sudden he's spinning off there.
Spinorama and got the shot off, and then they just bang, 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 and they get it home.
Now ref's having a chat with Borgi and Strategos, of course.
'Cause the net did come off, but I think the puck was already going into the net where, hey, you're going to hate this, but this happened in the NHL a week ago. The net came off, but Panarin's shot was still going in and beat the Islanders.
Why'd you say that?
Well, the same thing. This just happened.
It counts. Issa gets the goal. Now the crowd's back in it here at the rec center.
Hey, against ASU, who is the hype man? Caleb Gold. Here he is again.
Off the face-off, Oregon controls. Foy lays into Slayton. For Foy, Gosnell. Just leaves it back 4 goal. 4 minutes to go. Buffs need 2. Gold. Up towards Foy. Hacker. They get it over to Slayton. Slayton moves up and elevates the puck into the Colorado zone. Gold. Brown Dickinson. Now Bunting has the puck. Bunting shoots one. Save. Juicy rebound. Here's Foy shooting one. Saved by Peterson. And now Bunting shoved after the play. Refs are going to step in immediately. Well, that died down lightning quick. They got their shoves in and they stopped. So 3.5 to go. Server out of his crease. Could they be thinking about pulling Server at this point?
I think they gave it they generate some momentum here. I think they give it a couple more seconds.
I mean, 3.5 left.
Yeah.
They still have time.
Well, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll let you know when he hits the bench. He's thinking about it. Oregon has control. Strategos able to clear. Glass. He sends it in to kill some time. Farrow behind Server. Up to Kate. Past Issa. Issa hit down by Voiles. Kate gets possession, shoots one, save, rebound loose, still loose.
Oh!
Blevins can't bang on the rebound. Now they hit the side of the net. Blevins still trying to bang it home. And now they blow the whistle, the net's off. The net is off. Of course, another commotion, more commotion after the play.
Blevins had such a close look, and I think that puck was 2 to 3 inches from going in, and 2:53 left. Down 1 would have been massive.
It looks like the Buffs will take their timeout now. Down 2.
And I agree with this. You don't have to wait a little bit longer. Give yourself the time. Draw something up.
And so while they think things over, we'll be back after this quick break. They're going to start play with the net empty. Fresh from the timeout. Server sits on the bench. Under 3 minutes to go. Buffs have the goalie pulled, looking for the final 2 to tie the game. Offensive zone win for Pashenik. Down to Trunko. Trunko towards the net. Marcinkevičius along the far boards, back to Kate. Back to Marcinkevičius. Shoots one, blocked And Katay has it poked away. Blast to the empty net. Game over.
I know you said game over, but Alex, there's a good amount. 2.5 minutes. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
But that's not what you wanted from the empty net and the timeout.
No, I mean, and they won the face-off too, and you just gotta play smart and play calm, and they just mess up ever so slightly, and it cost them an empty net goal and probably the win here.
Buffs now have 2.5 to find the back of the net 3 times. Dickinson off the face-off, worked off the puck quickly. Gosnell on the half wall, and play is stopped. Server in the net for the Buffs now. Off the face-off. It's Slayton. Worked off the puck. Shot, and it's cleared away by Andres. Server to play it away. There's about 2 minutes left. Bunting loses it to Maher. Server has to play it away. Gold to Gosnell. Up to Bunting. Bunting on one defender. Paxton Bunting shooting one. Glove saved by Peterson. So just under 2 minutes to go. I want to remind everyone, the Buffs and the Rams now tied at 4 in the late stages of the third period. Going to overtime.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the third inning and they're going to overtime.
Against the Rams in Salt Lake City. AK off the faceoff. Gosnell shoved off by Corbin. Gosnell and Corbin getting a little physical. Now Minchin the other way, has it quickly played away. Trunco past Corbin with under 2 to go. Corbin steals, finds Minchin. It's a 2-on-1. Only Robinson to defend. Minchin diving, play by Robinson to steal a 2-on-1 opportunity.
I don't know if I've ever seen Farrow skate as fast as he is right now.
Farrow with a minute and a half to go. Buffs need 3. Looked away. Peterson holding on to it. To fix. Pashenik loses a stick, and now him and Larrabee take a tumble to the ice. They're throwing hands.
I mean, he's got baseball chops.
Larrabee, one of the 4 players who was suspended last week in Las Vegas after the fight broke out between the Ducks and the Rebels. There's a sense of frustration for Pashenik there. Larrabee heading to the locker room. And this is the last time that we see Max Pashenik on the ice for the Buffaloes.
I mean, they're acting a little bit as if they didn't win yet, or if they won yesterday as well, you know. Still a split series, guys.
Did you see that? It was a full tomahawk chop.
I mean,
chop down
yeah,
Pashenik's side.
he's getting off the ice. Get out of here. So, for that, do we get an automatic 3 goals applied to our total? To tie up the game?
You wish. That's not how it works. So they talk things over at the scores table. Minute 7 left. Larrabee's in the box. Buffs could be headed to the power play here for the rest of the game. Looks like that is what's going to happen.
Do you think they call that slashing?
I think they call it a slashing
I mean, it
penalty.
was a slash, to be fair.
So the Buffs to the power play for the rest of the game. Borgie to Gold, shoots one, save Peterson. Minute and 2 seconds left for the Buffs.
And it's unfortunate we couldn't really take advantage of multitude of opportunities the Buffs have had. They're dreadfully outshooting Oregon, and yet 6-3 the score.
Wills takes down a player. 1 minute to go. Gold getting physical with Minchin. Drops the gloves for a moment. Now Borgie shoves off a player. Gosnell to Foy. 45 seconds. Here's Gold. Shoots. Save Peterson. 40 seconds to go. Servers headed to the bench. So the Buffs will have the net empty once again for the final 40 seconds. Two-man advantage. Gosnell shooting one, high over the net. Gold. Shoots it. Misses the net, 30 seconds. Gosnell has it tipped in front. Oh! Foy has it just missed the net. Gold shoots one, missed the net there. Foyles trying to clear, 20 seconds. They shove it in the boards. Stolen away by Minchin. Now the puck taken by Gold with 5 off the stick of Bunting. And that will do it. The Oregon Ducks spoil senior night for the Buffaloes. And the 5-0 lead proves too much for the Buffs to overcome. They tack on an empty netter and win this contest 6-3. It is the final game for 9 players on this Colorado roster here at home. We'll have 2 more next week against UNLV. One final salute to the home crowd. Borgie starts the handshake line as these two teams played a great series this weekend. Clock strikes 9:45 on a Saturday afternoon, or Saturday night. The Buffaloes have their 2023-2024 season come to a close here at home. We'll have 2 more games next weekend in Las Vegas against the 5th-ranked UNLV Rebels, and that will conclude their season. That is it for us as well. It was our last broadcast at the Rec for the season. And it's been a great 2 years, Aiden.
I've had a blast being able to call this with you guys. It's been so fun. Obviously, I won't be here next year. I'll be here the year after.
One final salute. Buffs here in Boulder.
But for the seniors on this team and seniors on this broadcast team, this one stings.
It does.
but a good effort. Obviously not how you want to see the season end, not how you want to see a game end, but they gave effort. You know, you're down 5, score 3,
all they had.
score 3 to try to come back, and they did do their best.
That's all you can ask for in these types of games. All you can ask for is your best. Oregon sends the Buffs home empty. I don't know exactly if these are their last games of the year, but if they were, they end their season on a high note.
And I really do just want to extend, I know we've said it already, but I do just want to extend a personal thank you to you, Jared, to you, Alex. You guys have been phenomenal for the past 2 years. I've thoroughly enjoyed calling these games with you. You know, 9 a.m., 8:30 p.m., you know, whenever they started. It's absolutely been a blast.
It's been a privilege to be part of this club. It's been a privilege to be the voice of the Buffs for almost 2 full seasons.
Good job, boys. Thank you.
The opportunity, I couldn't trade it for anything else. You know, I was searching the first 2 years of my collegiate career for something like this, because you know, this is what I want to do for my life. But tell you what, it's been unbelievable to be part of this organization. Not only to be a part of the Buffs hockey organizations, all 3 of them, but to be in this organization in ScoBuff Sports for the last 2 years. And I struggle to find something because my freshman year was COVID year. Can't really do too much with that. My sophomore year, I just didn't know this club existed. And I hopped in my junior year, and well, here we are now.
I mean, things took
2
off.
years later. This dynamic trio has been together for 2 years. We're going our separate ways. And even you, Aiden, you're not going to be here next year. You're going to go study abroad in Germany.
I know. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going to miss being able to be here, obviously, with you guys. And hey, look how far we've come. We, you know, I think my favorite, at least, broadcast moment from last year was the 10 goals scored by UCO and having to just ever so slightly shift that 10 over to fit in the score box. And hey, look at us now. Whole proper broadcast, of course, Wi-Fi permitting. And I really wouldn't have wanted to do it with any other people. You guys have been so good for the past 2 years, and it's just been a blast to be able to call all these games here at home. And we even got to go on the road.
Yeah, I got to go on the road, go up to Fort Collins. That was awesome, but you know, I just want to extend the thanks to all the parents and the fans of these teams.
Absolutely.
Who have showed the support to this organization and to us. The appreciation for what we do for you guys. I mean, this is why we do these broadcasts. Of course, we love the teams and calling the games, but we want to make sure that we can put out the highest quality broadcast that we can for the families and friends of the players on these teams who, you know, especially for the seniors, this is it for competitive hockey. We do it for you guys. We do it for you guys. You guys are the reason why we want to show up to every single game and cover it so you can watch your kids play hockey.
And I want to say some ultimate thanks, obviously, to all the team members, administrators, interns, you know, people working for the men's D1 team here, men's D2 team, as well as the women who currently are in double overtime, tied 4-4 with CSU. All the people who have made this possible, everyone who's worked with us to be able to have these broadcasts, these streams, you know, all the graphics, all the video work, everything from within this club and without. Everyone has worked so hard, and everybody on this hockey team right here, the players on the ice, the coaches, interns, managers off the ice. Phenomenal season from everybody.
You know, I wanted to thank the teams for being so welcoming to us. You know, asking questions, just getting to know them, you know, coming on our podcast and everything. But, you know, I want to thank one person in particular, and that is Jared Miller, who, you know, I met Jared back in September. And you hated doing play-by-play. You hated it. So when I offered, you're like, yeah, you got the job. Go for it. I hate play-by-play. And I remember after that first game we did against Missouri State, where the stream buffered the entire time.
They insulted us.
that
Fully
was,
on their
that
Twitter.
Was a wild weekend.
So hey,
And,
Missouri State, if you're listening to
you
this,
know-
thanks. You improved our broadcast.
It's been a wonderful 2 years with you, Jared. You know, we've got a chance to cover the team. And I was incredibly excited to start this year because, you know, I wasn't hopping in the middle of the season. Cover the team start to back, front to back, start to finish. I'm just, to be honest, I'm sad it's over. I'm sad it's over. You know, this organization, it's given so much to me. Really kind of given me an opportunity to try out what I wanted to do with my life. And I think what it's done is proven to me that, you know, it wasn't just a hobby that I wanted to do, you know, in high school. This is what I want to do with my life. And I don't know what the future holds for me or for any of us, but it's been a privilege to be a part of this organization. It's been a privilege to be by your side the entire way through. And I would not be anywhere in this club without you, Jared. Thank you so much for everything over the past 2 years, man. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to miss doing these games with you, man.
Same. I mean, 2.5 years ago, I started doing this again. I had no interest in it. I was just pushed to do it by our teacher. And I needed someone to help me, and I found you guys. So I'm just thankful for the last 2 years being able to do this, and this is my dream. So I'm glad we were able to do it. And we're going to miss it. We're definitely going to miss it.
And so, with that, we all say so long from the CU Rec Center. For Aiden Glockner and Jared Miller, I've been Alex Roberts, signing off for the final time here at the CU Rec Center. We hope you all enjoyed this broadcast, not just tonight, but throughout the entire season, through our entire careers. We say good night, goodbye, so long, and you heard it here first on Scobuff Sports.
That's my line.
Good night.